Welcome back to Lemke Road, home of the Sandgate Hawks. It is the QFA Division 2 North Grand Final. It's the Moreton Bay Lions taking on the Hinterland Blues. At the moment, it's all the Lions, Indy.
It definitely is. They've been doing exceptionally well. Jeff, there's also one thing I'm really looking forward to doing after the game over the next 24 hours is jumping onto Facebook and checking out high flyer images on Facebook and checking all the great photos and all the excitement of the day here at Sandgate. I really look forward to it. I'll be sharing those photos on my social media, and look, it's just good to have that exposure here for Queensland footy.
The menzies do a great job. Plenty of finals footy happening across southeast Queensland and the state this week. It is a 6-7, 43-3 behind lead at the moment to the Moreton Bay Lions. But as we've seen here all day today at Lemke Road, anything can happen. And the Blues are now going with that strong wind, which is pushing left to right on your screens at home. And it is roughly a 2 to 3 goal breeze. But it was a 5-goal second quarter to the Lions that set this one up so far, Yindy.
Absolutely, and they could have been kicking into the breeze, Jeff, and they still would have had the same result. That has just been their overall dominance of this game. To kick 6 goals in the space of 30 minutes of play in this sort of contest is remarkable to none.
Underway, the premiership quarter, most would call it, as the Rucks resume their battle once again. Chris Steller gets the first hit out of this contest right down to Kilworth, and that's the start that they would like. Inside 50, maybe a little shove, the umpire agrees. So it's Troy Hemmond now. It's had a very good game across half-back. A laser-like kick. It's a little bit of a mongrel though, but it's well mopped up there as Harding gets the football. Handball's up towards a teammate, puts it on that trusty left boot, up towards centre-half forward. Well done there by the Blues. Able to get it forward was Nichols, ground level. Nice little read there. Little Baxter, he's already kicked 2, but now he's kicked 3! And the Lions go bang.
Well, that's just utilising that one-on-one contest again. They've really opened up that forward line here, the Lions. Nichols with that kick inside the forward 50. Went to that one-on-one target. I think it was Dezzotti in there. But Baxter, as he's done on several occasions so far this afternoon, able to sweep through and kick that goal.
It just keeps coming out of the forward 50 of the Blues too easy.
Yep.
They get it in there and straight out, straight away. Just need to lock it in. And I'm not sure, they look quite tall up there. I'm not going to say they look a little bit slow, but they are very slow to lock it down.
But I think it all comes down to one man for the Lions, and that's Hammond. What the role he's been able to play this afternoon has been remarkable.
Back in there, Kilworthy again, just trying to get that football down towards Magan. Magan's going to get it, can't fumble it. Well, he did fumble it, I should say. Football now, ground level. Just looking there is Hartley, wrapped up straight away. Nice tackle applied. And bodies flying. There might be a little bit of frustration now for Hinterland, so now it's a free kick. And it's going to go towards the Lions. Everything falling the Lions' way at the moment. India's Blake Hartley now, across half-back, just going to lower those eyes out towards Trent Ricker. Ricker now with the football. A couple of options come, and the one that he's going to go towards is Tyrell. Tyrell started the game on fire, but he just dropped that one. Now he's wrapped up his opponent with a wrestling-like tackle. And we get a stoppage on the right half forward flank for the Hinterland Blues.
For those who are just joining us, 46 points is spread between two of the premier sides in all of Queensland football. This is definitely not the result anyone would have forecast today. You couldn't put your life on it. It's a free kick for a hold across half back. It'll go to Kilworth. One of the players that Jeff was sort of highlighting in that second quarter is just someone that has to lift. But he's delivered. He just needs some more teammates with him. But it's just about getting that first goal here, the Blues. Inside the forward 50, over the outstretched arms there. Here's a chance. Knight on his opposite foot, back up towards the corridor, yes. Well, he may not be able to kick them at the moment, but he can sure as heck set them up, and Michael Pratt will have a shot. No, he doesn't. He gets it on the Knight. He pulls the trigger, and he goes bang, and it's a golden point.
Very excitable point.
That's his second point of the day.
Michael Pratt, just go back and back yourself. Yep. Strong win behind you and give yourself an opportunity. Opportunities don't come around too often on grand final day, and that was one right there.
They're just too night conscious again, even when they've got those opportunities.
Yep, got to stop going for night and just start going back in themselves at the moment. Contest now, half forward flank of the Blues. Blues get the dish the handball out. Nice work there, and tackled straight away was Magan as they're up and about. It was big Nichols applying that tackle. He's everywhere.
There's nothing he hasn't done today. He's picked the ball off his ankles. He's laid great tackles, spun around like a Mack truck. He's done it all. He's great to watch.
Right half forward flank for the Hinterland Blues. The wing catches that one. Cristelli, Harbert there, wrapped up straight away. Nice tackle there by Harding. So repeat stoppage.
I will add a stat for Nichols. I think last year he kicked 2 goals, 7 and an out of bounds on the full. So he loves grand final day. Probably not having many shots today for that very reason.
Cristelli right on top in the ruck. Just bobbling around here, just flirting, and it's going to go another boundary throw in. And I was just saying, Cristelli's getting his hands first usage, but they're just not using that to their advantage at the moment, Indy.
Yeah, they're definitely not, particularly here with the ball's dropping a little bit short with the breeze. The Lions are getting front position. They've got extra man around this contest, in fact. Comes off there, the hands after Mangan. Wall trying to lay some pressure here for the Lions. Shoveled out now. Here's a chance for the Blues. Stripped of it there in the middle of that pack. There was Callum Lee. Ball darting around the 50 arc there. Wall falls to ground. Umpire allowing a little bit of time for this to slip, and we'll see a stoppage. And we'll see a ball up here at half forward for the Blues.
Spending a lot of time on the paint here at the moment. Just looking for something clean. Once again, out the back. Kilworth pleads. Play on. Harding just professionally done over the boundary again. We've just got all the answers at the moment, the Lions. All the answers.
And there's nothing but one-on-one contests. There's no real loose ball. There's only one loose player. That's Robert Russell here off the contest, but that's about it. Can ask to do that again. So we'll see a reset throw in here, and the crowd's really getting into it now as it goes up. Wall gets front position there, a rarity against his opponent today. And we'll see another ball up. So I think the Lions will be lapping this up. Stoppage after stoppage, Jeff, is not going to harm their chances of a premiership at all.
No, they won't mind this at all at the moment. It is a 45-point lead at the moment. Both teams just can't get it out of this part again. Professionally done. And Stifler says, let's give it to the boundary. I might just take this footy with me for a while. Whose is it? What's going on? So, the Blues need something, just to state the obvious. They need a spark. They need to forget about night, and someone just needs to take their opportunity right now. Out the back. Bobbling around once again. Lions with the answers, aren't able to get a clearing kick. Harding, no. Kick smothered, dives in. Desperation by Harding. Football out the back of that contest. Just falling. Lions swoop. Lions numbers, toe poke, that'll do. Nichols, a long way from home. Holding, says the umpire. Free kick. Lions. Reece Nichols.
So Reece Nichols back up to the corridor now. And he took the mark. Umpire's paid the mark there, so they'll make the most of it. And a 50-metre penalty for lip service. And that's going to put Curtis Ricker within about 30 metres out from goal. That's been the story of the day there in a nutshell. So Curtis Ricker will have a shot at goal. He's kicked one for the season 2021. And this will be a dart through the heart here are the Blues faithful as the game continues to slip further and further away, Jeff.
Ricker now. Just a rock back. Rock back and give it the old double cobra. It's their 8th of the afternoon, and the Lions might just have one hand on the cup.
Yeah, you're spot on there. It's slipping further and further away. We're at a game-high margin, 51 points. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it's not. But realistically, a 2-on-1 contest there, Jeff. There's no way Ricker should have got his hands on that ball straight off the bat, let's be honest.
No, that's right. And they shouldn't be having a shot from inside 450.
Yeah.
Just ill discipline and
Yep.
just start seeing.
Yep.
You can hear the crowd. Like it's.
They're going to get louder and louder the more goals that are kicked.
The thing that's on their side is still time.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time. Quarters have been averaging that 23, 25 minutes, so they've still got plenty of time. Cristelli's on top. Knight's just injecting himself in the midfield, gets a clearance. Now it's inside, forward 50, pleads with the umpire, stays at ground level, maybe high, play on, says, just wheels around, does a couple of 360s, up, needs a mark, Stifler, good little spoil there. Ground ball, bodies fly in. Creating another stoppage inside 50. Just seems the Blues are just a little bit too worried about, am I going to get a free kick?
Yep.
Whereas the Lions are just playing footy.
Yep. And that's being first to the ball at every occasion. So the Blues now, they've had the ball inside their forward 50 enough, but they've conceded 2 goals to none in this term, but 8 goals to none in this match. Skillworth gets the ball out. Here's an opportunity now. Kick around the body out of bounds on the fall. Jesse Hannett. And the crowd are very pro Moreton Bay today. As a free kick will go to Lions in the back left back pocket.
Yep, their backs are against the wall now. So have they got something special left in them, the Blues? As Roberts just goes to the other back pocket. So the Lions are right to back pocket now. Just weighing up their options, eyes darting around. It's going to keep going. So Samuel Lee just sends it up towards the top of the 50. Kilworth's there. He's probably been one of the best, if not the best, for the Hinterland Blues today. As the footy's going to spill over. We've got a stoppage on the opposite side.
It's staggering. With the first half went for 50.5 minutes. We have not seen a team that has averaged a staggering 124 points a game. They have not kicked a goal in 61 minutes of footy in a grand final.
Knight might get the free kick here. Knight does.
And he'll have a shot.
He has to. Here's the opportunity. It's the third quarter. He's a known goal kicker.
He's kicked a few this year. And he misses, the crowd behind the goals will let him know all about it.
Oh, just a little bit of confusion here. I think it's just the greater free kick.
So is that to be downfield? It'll be a free kick to the Blues.
So Jacob Knight has just jogged over, and I thought it might have been Magan's free kick, but you wouldn't mind Knight taking this one, Indy. So Knight from 45. They need this one. They need a spark, and that might be the spark they get. .96 for the season.
45 points the margin, and it's taken them nearly 62 minutes at a grand final to kick their first goal. But it's got to start somewhere. They've got their man.
Never say never.
No. We saw what happened in the reserves game, that the Bombers, Alexandra Hills, were down by plenty and kicked the last 6 goals of the game to win, albeit they did have the breeze, but the momentum on their side, confidence, you just never know.
I like this. Knight in the middle with Magan and Kilworth. And big
Cristelli.
Sorry, mate.
A dream team in there.
I lost my thought. That is their A-team. They can't get a clearance from this. Might be tough. But Harding's got it once again. He's just going to send it to the outer side with a mongrel-like barrel torpedo as just pierces, slices through there. Was out to Cotatus now. Was the Lions. So Cotatus just going to go back. He's got a booming right boot. It's up to big Nichols. He's been everywhere at the moment. Nichols just wheels around to 55. He's going to send it towards the top of the goal square. Looking for Baxter's there. Just down, pleading for the free kick. He's going to get it. Just kept his eyes on the footy, kept moving the whole time.
It's clever work there from Lockie as well, is that He didn't pick up possession at all. Had he picked up possession of the ball and been stripped of it, he probably would have given away the free kick there and would have been deemed in possession. But he just tapped it and was pulled off it, so deemed to not have possession there, and the umpire in the perfect position. He'll have a chance to kick his fourth.
Lachlan Baxter tucked up against the fence. Tight angle. Wind to contend with. Baxter just goes back and he kicks it. What a goal from the young star. How did he kick that?
When you're hot, Jeff. And he and the Lions are hot today. Back to 51 points. They've got 3 goals from marks, 3 goals from general play, 3 goals from free kicks today. So they're filling the board there nicely. But that's, if you're going to have a shot from that edge, that point of the ground, that's the pocket to do it from, because the wind will look after you right there, particularly for a right footer.
Oh, threaded the needle.
It went straight through the middle. There's no deviation at all.
The goal umpire. Oh, roof of their mouth would have got sunburnt.
We are at a staggering 51 points again here in this grand final here at Lemke Road, here at Sandgate. Moreton Bay going for 3 in a row across Div 4 and Div 2. Ticking all the boxes at the moment. Good contest, good hit there from Magan. He gets out of his teammate's way, handball back up the corridor. Here's Kilworth. Pulls the trigger with a right foot kick inside the forward 50 to Knight. That's better. And he copped a little one in the back for his Warriors, or maybe that was on the landing. And he'll have a shot at goal from about 40 metres out on a slight angle. And Jeffy's just got to aim for that left-hand post and watch it curl straight through.
We're going to get a beautiful view of this one too. Geez, he's got a good leap for a medium type forward, doesn't he?
Yeah, if he kicks 100, the crowd over there that have been feeding him to all day, they'll be the first ones to pat him on the back too.
So Jacob Knight, an absolute superstar goal-kicking machine, puts it to the right-hand side. Just a minor. They're peppering at the moment. More efficient inside 50, Indy.
Absolutely. Well, he's kicked 1 goal, 3 on the board this afternoon. 1 goal, 2 coming in this quarter now as the Lions look to try and clear across half back, and here comes Knight again. Like a magnet, it's going to him every single time. Kick inside the forward 50. Was he having a shot or was he putting it at the top of the square? I think Anderson was the intended target. Out of bounds, boundary throw in, left forward pocket here for the Blues, who've taken all in their stride this season to make the grand final.
Knight just lurking at the back. He now pushes in. Dangerous player.
Jet Roberts has not left his side all day.
Lions trying to clear it, smother off the boot, bodies fly in. Just someone squeezes a kick out, they squeeze one out, it's Kilworth! Kilworth gets one.
Well, something out of nothing here for the Blues as we hit the 16.5-minute mark here of this third term. Back to 44 points. You see goals kicked in a hurry, so you just never know, but the important thing is, Jeff, is that they've been able to put some scoreboard pressure on. They were 40 points down at half-time. It's 44 points now. My worry is for them is how many more do they need to get and how much do they need to be able to try and kick into the breeze in that final term?
It's a great question. You wouldn't mind 1 or 2 more. If you can get that to about a 4 or 5 goal, 4 or 5 goals on the scoreboard, I think they give themselves a chance. But they'll have to keep the Lions scoreless as they go forward once again through Stifler. Gets it up forward, looking for a target. Couldn't quite take it because that was some good defensive acts there by Moreton Bay. And defensive unit's been on song today.
Definitely has there. The form of Lee, Hartley and Hammond here for the Lions. They've all been doing it. We talk about the breeze, which when it has picked up, it's been 30 clicks an hour. But the Lions have kicked 4 of their 9 into the breeze, so they've shown that he's definitely doable. They are good enough as Pratt gets a kick up and under here as Cristelli sends the ball inside the forward 50. Hammond, he was infringed, the front on contact, and he'll have the ball as Mann was the one that infringed. Kick up towards the corridor, it's a dangerous one. Some numbers there for the Blues at ground level now, it's evened up. And the Lions will take that for a win, and we'll see a ball up just forward of centre here for the Blues. As we're 18 and a half gone here in the third.
Just all by himself then in that contest was Dezzotti. Handball's out. Here they go. Just going to trundle in. Blues might need one, but it's off target for another minor. Chances there in brewing later as the Lions. It's going to go right up the corridor. Got a couple that are lining up for a kick there, and that's Waterman. Waterman now is going to come wide to Dezzotti. That's his intended. Dezzotti, strong hands. In contention for best on ground honours at the moment. It's going to go inside. That's a nice little kick towards Tyrell. Tyrell's got a few options out wide. It's going to go short instead of over the top. So now through Trent Ricker. Ricker on the outer side. Just a nice little kick. Chopping the arms. Play on, says the umpire. Just got to up forward. Not too bad. Ground level. Big Reece Nichols. Can he create something out of nothing? Ground level. Dunnell. Body's flying around. And they'll circle as a bit of cramp starts to set in.
Well, it's very hard work for a lot of these players running into that breeze today, but the track is very hard. The intensity has been at a maximum from the opening bounce. As the Blues win the ball to ground now, but the Lions there to cause some headaches here inside their forward 50. Handball over the top now. Handball back in board now. Shot at goal forthcoming there for Lowry. He goes out of bounds. Boundary throw in right forward pocket inside the attacking zone here for the Lions. As we tick on 20 minutes.
Lachlan Baxter, 4 goals, just very lively. Another touch there. You know, he's probably had around the 14, 15 touches today.
He gets another one. I think he slots into contention.
I think we start talking about him.
Yep.
We're already talking about him. He's had a good day, just bobbing up at the right times. Nickel tries to get front spot. Both rucks aren't able to get a hand on it. It's inside 450 now. Kilworth just snuck a goal through earlier, just kicks it up forward. So here is Anderson. He's been a little bit quiet in this third quarter. Anderson on the boot. Knights, he's in intended, but he's got a couple to contend with. Up over the back. Strong hands from Roberts. And Roberts off the outside of the boot. It's going to send it up, but it's going to come off for him. And that's up to in here. It's wide, players just fall over. It's all happening for the Lions at the moment. It's just going their way. Morton Bay out towards Daniel Day. Just on the outer wing. It's going to come back on the inside. And that's Blake Hartley.
He's the one that started it all for me. His work at half back when the Blues were coming was incredible.
Hartley, lovely kick towards Braden Harding. He's got the kicker from 55, playing the role of conductor. Nichols comes now. That's where he's going to go. He's going to hit him. It's going to hit him. A lovely kick from young Harding.
That was a really good option as well because he could have elected to go a little bit longer. The breeze is already going to cut that off. But Ben Cristelli there in the number 11 there for the Blues was in that gap between the 25 to 30 metre mark. So if the ball had fallen short, he probably would have taken an uncontested mark. So it was better for him to go for the option within that 40 to 50 metre mark, and now they've got a chance at goal.
Baxter did it before. Can Nichols do it? It's a helicopter-like kick, and the helicopter might do.
He's got
the helicopter might do.
Oh.
No, it's touched. Oh.
That's his second behind, Nichols, or in the last 2 grand finals, 2 goals, 9.
Ooh, up over the back, Hammond couldn't quite take it. Harding just sort of handballed to himself then, able to regather. Up and under, Nichols and Harding are just, they're just lining up with each other. Bit of kick to kick. Nichols. He's going to have to kick this one from a long way out. Probably from about 52, 53 metres, Chris.
Got to look for Jared Ricker the fly and Baxter to be there for the crumbs. That's the prediction there.
The Yindi crystal ball is out.
Just see Baxter, Jared Ricker there. He's got that potential to leap, so it does fall short. He's the guy.
Nichols wheels around onto the paint. Gives it the old heave-ho. Is that the cannon? Yes, it is, but it's a minor.
You can't buy a goal, Reece.
What was his stats for the grand finals, did you say?
Last year he kicked 2 goals, 7 and an out of bounds on the full.
Ooh. The old, putting the old moz on people once again, Indy. Crystal balls and on the moz. Handball now, Cristelli trying to get it out. He's able to get around a few. Good intercept possession now. And it is Ryan Tyrell. Just looking looking for a few options. Where's our man Baxter? It's going to be touched off the kick in. They just need to get it out of there. Gets a little handball to Harbort. Harbort's able to get a little bit of a clearing handball over the top. And tackle applied.
He's not even trying!
We're going to have a stoppage. Broadcast wing.
Like the recovery here from Josh Kuhn as well. He's coming off with a shoulder injury in the first quarter, and he's responded well. As Rucks will go up here. Attacking zone here for Moreton Bay. Cristelli gets a couple of extra metres on that one. And we've got the best seat in the house in your company. We've had that all day, but how's this for rockstar coverage? You can sit right on top of this contest now. Thanks to Dean Davis Productions. As Rucks will contest. As we're deep into time on here in this third term now. The Blues with some numbers. Handball out now to Kuhn. Kuhn now. Went the right option. Hit man on the chest. The Lions got plenty of numbers back and of the loose variety as well. He had Maga there as support. Right foot kick. That was just a kick and hope. Just trying to draw someone to fly. Create an opportunity. Boundary throw to probably suit them well though, the Blues. And that's what they'll get. So it was just kicking and hope there, Jeff. No real target, and probably the ideal result for them.
Just no real intent with their inside 50s today. And they were too night focused early. Just a bit of kick and hope at the moment. As we're inside 50 for the Blues. Late in the third quarter. Body's flying. Kilworth somehow gets a boot to it, but it's going to be on the full. So the Lions will have another chance to rebound. And they do. They're going to go on the outer side, though. So Day now with the football. He's going to try and dance around one. He does. Just sort of shrugs and shimmies him off. Bounces to himself. Regathers. Somehow gets a kick out. Looking towards Carl Brockman out there in front of the old hill. And well done there by the Blues just to get a hand in, or a fist, I should say, at the right time.
There's looking back to last year's grand final opportunities that it's provided players to play high-level footy. Kelly Castle had an outstanding grand final last year and drew the attention of Morningside and has been an integral part of their team, in and out of the senior team. This is a good Moreton Bay side. Players are able to excel and create further opportunities for themselves. They're a club that's well and truly on the rise, and it's an absolute treat to watch. There's a free kick here to the Blues. They must manufacture something here. Ryan inside the forward 50, that's better. And Anderson will have his first shot today. And he's got 38 on the stick, 38 on the board. And he cannot miss. Just
liked his work rate today, his ability to get front position, and finally a little bit of delivery that suits the big forward.
Let's put the margin to 39 points. Must kick this goal. And he does. So Anderson's got one. The Blues have got three. They've won this quarter by a point so far. 26 and a half minutes gone here in the third term here at Sandgate. And that's probably their best passage to play for the day, one of.
Definitely had a few more opportunities in this third quarter. And that's all it takes, Yindi, and we keep talking about opportunities and something that two-time premiership coach that I know very well, Nathan Stewart, always talked about was you've got to take your opportunities in grand final, and they're just starting to do those.
Absolutely. Well, they've got that star midfield in there now with Knight, Cristelli, Kilworth. They've got that strength in there, but was that a free kick or a warning? So a warning will go, we're not sure against who, but we'll see what... They didn't adhere to the 6-6 rule, so Stephen Harbord has to go back up towards half forward, and they've worked it out eventually anyway as Rucks go up. Cristelli brings it down to ground here for the Blues now as Megan handballs back to Kilworth. Off a step, right foot kick up towards half forward, over the head of Stoeffler there. Finds his teammate though, who works his way out like a slippery eel. Here's a chance for the Blues now. In the shadows at three-quarter time, they'd love one here. Kilworth kicks it around the body. And is that Hammond again across half back? And the Lions will settle. It isn't that, that was Terrell.
Just out wide now to Day. Pretty good off the half back. Just up towards Braden Harding, can't quite take the grab. Megan just got the hand in the right time. Here's Kilworth. He's sort of got the team on his shoulders at the moment in this third term. Nice little stifler there with a fist from behind. Bodies fly in once again, and we're going to have a stoppage just inside. Forward 50 for the Hinterland Blues.
Lions getting a few extra players back in that defence to try and clog up some of that space. Letting Day playing the loose man as rucks go up. Anderson wins it down the ground, but it's hacked out of there by the Lions. Up towards the middle of the ground now. The ball will go straight back in though for the Blues. Handball dished out now to Horton. Finds it. Kick partially smothered. Ricochets out now. Out to Knight. Knight lowers the eyes. Good kick. Just a little bit too much on it. Going back with a flight of the ball nicely is Sam Lee.
Going to do their attacking on the outer side. Young Harding now. Braden, that is. He had his brother Jordan on the inside if he wanted to go there. He's still standing there, but looks to have to go up the line. No. Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes, no. As he does. He goes up to the outer wing, but nice little intercept possession there by McGlynn. McGlynn for the Blues, just stutters a little bit, decides to wheel and go now. Sends it up towards centre half forward. Anderson was his intended target. Hits the ground. Day just dishes a little sneaky handball off the ground. Clearing that one was Samuel Lee, back where it came from. Game of Forsey backs. Football bobbling around centre wing at the moment. Out on that far side is Kerrod Wall, but the Blues might come up with it, but the boundary is going to beat everyone, and it's in front of the Old Faithful, who hopefully have got a bit of sunscreen on out there.
Absolutely. Well, they've still got one more game to enjoy following this one, because we do have another blockbuster coming up with Noosa Tigers and Ipswich Eagles playing in women's football action. So a great crowd will greet them, and we hope you stick around for that a little bit later on following the conclusion of this game as the ball's brought down the ground there by Chris Daly. Kick inside the forward 50, but like a quarterback there, the Lions through Hartley. Looking for a target there at half, the centre wing, out of side. Brockman got the spoil. Blues, though, with some extra numbers around this contest now. But that's three-quarter time, Jeff, here at Sandgate.
It is three-quarter time, and the Blues just chipped away a little bit there. 39-point margin at the moment. 9-9-63 plays 3-6-24. It's an intriguing battle, must I say, and I just feel there's some sort of twist in the story yet to come.
Absolutely, and that could be in the form of a Lions rampage or the Blues to really dig deep here and finish the game strongly, and who knows, it's back to 39 points. They did win the quarter. That's confidence for them. We've seen the goals kicked into the breeze. There's no reason why the Blues can't do it in the last.
Well, they have to dig deep. Dig deep indeed. As we said, it's 9-9-63 plays 3-6-24, and it's a lead to the Moreton Bay Lions. We are going to take a short break. We're going to regather ourselves. We're going to reset because we're all ready for an interesting and intriguing final quarter here live from Lemke Road Oval.